I want to understand the role of ideology in the Sino-Soviet split. So these are the two major communist countries in the world. They have this big ideological role-changing mission. We're going to spread communism around the world. And that isn't enough to prevent some war over, the case of 1969, literally just islands in the middle of a river, right? There's like nothing super consequential at stake here. So why didn't the fact that they were both these communist countries do more to cement the relationship?
Well, I gave you all these bad things that Russia had done to China, which they're not small things. And then isn't the problem with communism is that the economics of it don't actually work? And that fundamentally these two countries are continental powers. They're continental empires. And sure, they change out ideologies. The ideology of the Czar changes out to communism, and China is changing out Confucianism for communism. But the principle that each one should be king of the roost, that hasn't changed. And that would be a mutually exclusive proposition of who's going to run Asia and then Eurasia, right? Because they have a shared address, right? This long border.
Mhm.
And also communism, you're supposed to have it's supposed to take over the whole world, right? And we're supposed to have a classless society, right? And that's why we don't even worry about governments and things because they're eventually going to melt away. Well, that's all nonsense. And as things go on further and further, you have dictators more and more entrenched, and they're using communism, which is another piece where it's just amazing about the big lie. I don't know whether Stalin said something. If the lie's big enough, people will believe you. That it's just so out there, it's so preposterous. They go with it, which is this notion that the Soviet Union that it's the West or these imperial powers, right? And we buy this that they're not the ones. But if you look at it, I've given you the data. And then this other one in our own time, this lie about, oh, it's the West, it's NATO expansion. This explains Putin. I've given you the data. It's nonsense. It's now why the Russians feel obliged to take other people's territory. Part of it is this feeling good while other people squirm. There's that aspect. And they're not the only people who do those sorts of things. But it's also from this being on the plains of Eurasia over history, people have invaded you. And so you have an established paradigm of how you deal with other people that is deep-seated over thousands of years. So I can't totally answer the question because there are a lot of Russians and a lot of Chinese whose decisions together aggregate to what they do.
If you enjoyed this clip, you can watch the full episode here and subscribe for more clips. Thanks.